Hello guys, so welcome to today's video. We have got the darts referee in the studio today. We're going to go through a few questions with him, talk about his upcoming new darts, and just generally get to know who the darts referee is. So, Jack, thank you very much for coming in. I hope you're well.
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
So let's start things off and ask you the question, how did you get into YouTube?
So the way that I got into YouTube originally was I actually had an old YouTube channel that I used to upload to, like making Fortnite videos and Call of Duty videos. And I've always wanted to do YouTube in one way or another, and I've always found it quite interesting and quite fun. So I used to be up all hours making videos for like 10 people to watch, and I just really enjoyed the process of making a video and then putting it out for people to watch. And like my content wasn't very good, but it was kind of like the way that I learned to make videos in the first place. So without that and without failing miserably, I would have never have probably done this or even known where to start with this. So I basically bought a gaming PC to play Fortnite on because I was bored of playing Fortnite on a console, and I started playing Fortnite on a gaming PC. And I thought to myself, like, I've spent a lot of money on this PC. I should really try and do something to make some money. So I thought I'll start another YouTube channel. So I was thinking, do I do like Fortnite content again, try that again, or do I do something else? And the only other thing that I knew really well was darts. So I thought, well, I'll give darts a go. Like back then when I started, like the biggest darts channel in the world had the biggest YouTube darts channel had like 7,000 subscribers. So I always thought like 10,000 would have been like the limit, but yeah, made a YouTube channel, and I've done fairly well at it. I think I'm on 86,000 subscribers now, getting close to 100k. But yeah, I think it's going pretty good. And we're here with a new set of darts, and I'm super excited.
So was video games like a big part of your life? Did you play a lot of video games growing up?
Yeah, so me and my brother used to play like video games quite a lot. So when I was younger, I played like the Sega Mega Drive, and then played like the Nintendo, and then PS1, and then eventually got to like online games, and me and my brother used to play Call of Duty quite a lot. So we used to play like Modern Warfare 2 and games like that when the Black Ops games comes out and that sort of thing. And then I just got back into COD a few years after that. I started playing Black Ops 3, got really into that, and then played a few more COD games, and then Fortnite come out, and that was it really. I was pretty and still to this day very much addicted to Fortnite.
Okay, cool. Yeah, fair enough. So for anyone who's been following your channel the last few years, they would have noticed or at least seen that you have attempted to swap hands. You've gone from right-handed to left-handed. Can you just tell us a little bit like a reason why you've done that, or how you feel like it's been? Like, is there anything in particular that sort of caused you to want to swap to left-handed?
So the whole left-handed journey for me was just because, so I'd had dartitis like 15 times probably in my life. I'll get it for 2 months and it'll go away, then I'll get it for a year and it'll go away, then I'll get it for like 2 years and it'll go away. I've just had it on and off my entire playing time, the entire time that I played darts really. And I got to a position where I filmed a video with my friend Ash, and we played 6 legs of darts, and we just had a bit of a chat and a throw. And obviously he smashed me 6-0. But I come away from that video, that was the last video I made playing right-handed. I come away from that video thinking, like, I genuinely think I would be better at darts left-handed. And I think I averaged 35 or something over 6 legs without throwing a single dart at a double. Like, I feel like you could throw all 3 darts at once and probably average higher than that. So for me, it was like, I just got into this position where I was like, I can't keep playing darts like this. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to make content. Everyone in the comments are telling me, oh, you're so bad at darts. How are you so bad at darts? And I'm like, I know. I totally understand. It's really annoying for me as well. It's not like I'm enjoying this. So I kind of thought to myself, I either quit, I stopped doing YouTube, I stopped playing darts, or I swapped left-handed. And for me as well, like the left-handed thing was, at least I can make, like, if it goes badly, at least I've tried. If it goes all right, I can make some content out of it. So I did like live streams every day to try and see if I could hit my first left-handed 180. It took 30 days to do it, and I had 27 attempts at a 180 before I hit one. So the first 2 darts went in 27 times before the third one went in. And I just kind of picked it up really quickly, I felt. And it was just really, really fun, and I absolutely love playing left-handed now.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I've not seen many people who have swapped left-handed, but the fact that you're doing it and having a reasonable success at the moment is actually quite cool, I think. So anyway, moving on to the new darts that have come out. This is with Unicorn. Just let us know, how did that actually come about? How did you go from creating your own darts? I know you brought out a few sets of darts yourself. How did you go from doing that to creating a set of darts with Unicorn?
So I contacted Unicorn earlier this year. I'd done a few bits with them. I've been to their launches. I'd done a few bits with them before, and when I contacted them, there weren't any influencers doing darts things or with companies really. I know there's been a few since I contacted them, but no one was really doing that. And I kind of thought, like, I really like Unicorn. Unicorn sponsor Ash. I've worked with Unicorn a few times on different bits and pieces. They would be my go-to company if I could bring a dart out with a major brand. So I kind of thought, well, I'll shoot my shot. I'll send them a message, say, look, I want to sort of get some sort of partnership going on here. If you're interested, please let me know. And they got back to me, and we managed to we had a lot of back and forths over different things, and just to make sure that everyone was happy with how things were going, and how things would progress in the future. And obviously my darts was one of the things that I wanted to happen. So yeah, it was just kind of like, it worked out for them, it worked out for me. I think we both benefit from this collaboration. I know that a lot of the darts that have been that were manufactured are already gone to like retailers and stuff. Like 95% of the darts are like sold now, which is actually mental. It's way more than I thought it would have been. But yeah, so that just kind of worked out. We would just kind of fit together quite nicely, and yeah, I think it was my dream company. It was a company that if you could say, who do you want to be sponsored by or who do you want to work with, it was always Unicorn. So the fact that they were interested was great. And yeah, we got a new set of darts coming out at this point of recording this today. So yeah, I'm really excited to see people have them and see them in shops and stuff. And I think that's gonna be really, really cool.
So Unicorn decide that they want to make a set of darts with you, and how do you go about the design process? Like, how did you design the darts? How did you come up with the design? Sort of things like that, really.
So I've always had in my mind sort of what I wanted to make if I was to do another dart. I've brought out, how many sets of darts have I done? 5 sets of darts now. One of them was a set of darts for Ash. 4 of them were the darts referee darts. So I brought out 5 sets of darts. I've got quite good at the designing process. I can make a file in a CAD software and sort of generally make what I want. All my darts have always been really basic as well. Like, they've always been a really, really simple design. With just ring grip. I've never really gone out of the way with anything too extravagant. That's the sort of dart that I've always thrown. I've always wanted, like, I've never been a big fan of like crazy grips or grips that are going to wear out in no time. It's just not my sort of dart. If you've seen the darts that I've used, you'll know that they're like Adrian Lewis darts, Michael Smith darts, James Wade darts, like the classic style darts. So I put together a design of what I wanted. It was a similar design to what I was using before. I just changed the grip at the back ever so slightly. But overall, it's an Adrian Lewis dart, which I've been using for a number of years, that sort of style barrel. And yeah, I designed it, sent it to them. They were like, yeah, that's fine. They didn't like come back and say, oh, we want to change this because it's going to make it more premium, or it's going to do this, that, and the other. And yeah, so they sent me a sample in tungsten. So I wanted them in black, but just to get a dart out, they made a plain tungsten version. And I got on with them really well. Went and played with them a few times, and I was really happy with them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So really, my next question then is, how are you getting on with the darts? Like, you've had them for how long? Have you had the darts for?
So I've had the darts since May. I had the tungsten version since May. I've had the black versions for maybe 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that, maybe 2 months. But yeah, so overall the darts are going pretty well. I'm practicing a lot more now than I used to, and that's just because I feel like I just want to practice. I want to get good with these darts, and I'm starting to enjoy playing a lot. So overall, like, practice is going well. I played a tournament the other week, and I didn't play very well at all. It was a little bit of like organisation and stuff. The tournament wasn't the greatest tournament I've ever played in, but I had to wait like 7 hours for a game of darts. It was like 3-4 hours past the time that I was supposed to play, which really, really messed me up. I'm not really that experienced in tournament play and stuff like that yet. I just play pub league and sometimes Super League and stuff. So, but overall, like the darts are going pretty good. I'm happy anyway. Like I'm happy with my standard. I feel like I can hold my own for the most part. If I'm playing like league or pub darts, I feel like for the most part I'll probably win most of my games. At the moment. So yeah, I feel confident and I'm happy, and the darts are flying pretty well for me. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you're playing a normal game of darts. You're playing a steady standard of your own sort of ability. What sort of averages are we talking about here?
So I don't really like talking about averages, but as far as averages go, I would say in general I'm throwing somewhere between 55 and 65. I'll have the odd one under 55 if I have a stinker. I'll have the odd one over 65 if I'm playing alright. I've had a few since I've swapped to these darts. My highest average I've had is like 86, and that was a 3-1 win, which is, you know, for me very, very good. I was super happy with that. That was like probably the best I've ever played in my life, to be honest. Everything just went in for 4 legs. But yeah, overall, I'd say between that 55 and 65 mark, with the odd one going below and the odd one going above.
So another thing you've mentioned is the fact that you've really enjoyed playing darts left-handed, and obviously you grew up playing darts right-handed, but you swapped in the last couple of years. If you could get rid of dartitis forever, would you then go back to right-handed, or would you now stick with your left?
I think so. I feel like over the last 2 years of playing left-handed, I felt like I've learned so much about myself and about darts and about how to sort of cope with different things and stuff. And I feel like there's been a lot less pressure on me to play left-handed, because I've always got that argument of I've swapped hands. I can always fall back on that. If I have an off game, I can be like, because that's the thing. Like, people come up to me and if I lose and I'm a bit annoyed, they're like, "But Jack, you're not playing with your strong hand." And for me now, left-handed is my strong hand. I'm a lot better left-handed than I was right-handed, or definitely when I had dartitis. But I just feel like the game is much more fun. I feel like my throw is way smoother. I feel like I get less nervous. I don't know if that's because of the swapping hands and having that sort of excuse in the back of my mind. And I also think it's cool as well. Like, people come up to me and they're like, "I can't believe you're that good left-handed. Like, I would never be able to do it." And I must admit, I genuinely think anyone could swap hands if you put a little bit of time and effort in. It's not as hard as you would imagine. It's not actually that difficult. I don't think, anyway. I think I've done quite well to swap hands, and I feel like it's been alright. But yeah, overall, like, yeah, I don't think I'd swap back to right-handed even if you could guarantee that dartitis would never come back.
And I guess the last question is, for anyone who wants to purchase these darts, where can they purchase these darts from?
So the darts are available all over the place. They're on my website, they're on darts retailers, but I guess you guys want me to say that they are available at Darts Corner right now in 22, 24 and 26 grams. Go and have a look on the Darts Corner website, and they'll be on there, hopefully front and centre, nice and big and bold. But yeah, you can get them from Darts Corner. But guys, that was just a little bit of fun. It was me interviewing myself, of course. This is just a bit of fun. Don't take it too seriously. Subscribe to the Darts Corner YouTube channel. Make sure that you're subscribed. Go and check out my darts. They're available at dartscorner.co.uk. Go and have a look at them. And yeah, enjoy. Send me some pictures. I would love to see you guys throwing my darts and unpackaging them. Like, if you tweet or anything, or anything you send, or tag me, and I'll make sure to share it on my socials as well. But yeah, thanks for watching today's video. It's just a little bit of a fun one. Hopefully no one takes it too seriously. And yeah, enjoy the darts, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.